I launched my first streamer token on Pump.fun, and what happened next completely flipped how I look at this platform. There's a meta here almost no one is talking about, and once you see it, you will never scroll Pump.fun the same way again. When I hit launch on my token, I had no idea what was about to happen. Some things went great, some went sideways. But what I learned can give you a serious edge if you're thinking about launching your own coin. And if you don't know who I am, my name is Dunk. I help you find ways to make passive income with DeFi so you can stop trading your time for money. And before we dive in, just a quick reminder, I am not a financial advisor. Make sure you are always doing your own research. And if you do get value from this video, make sure that you like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you get notified on new ways to make passive income with DeFi. All right, let's dive in. If you don't know what Pump.fun is, it is a launch pad for meme tokens. And if you don't know what a meme token is, it's exactly what it sounds like. It is a token that is based on a meme. It's usually related to things that are trending in the market, maybe a current event or something like that. And then some of those tokens, they take off and they make money. But Pump.fun recently added a new feature onto their platform that allows you to stream live video along with your token. So I launched my own token called Unblock because my YouTube channel is Unblocking the Blockchain. Now Pump.fun hosts all of these videos, and when you go live, you can just hit the live button as long as your wallet is connected. And you can see the market cap of this token is actually relatively low. And the thing about that is it still made me money when I launched it, and I'm going to explain why I think that my token made money while other people's tokens don't necessarily make money during their launch. And I've been involved with several other tokens on here that have made me money on these launches, and then also ones that I believe are going to last long term. And I even ran a couple tests that gave me some insight on the best way to launch. Okay, so you've just landed on Pump.fun. You want to create your first meme token. What do you do? First, you're going to need to create a Pump.fun account. I have mine already connected right here. But if you wanted to create a new account, you would just need to either link your wallet, or you could create an account by coming up here and you would just log in with whatever wallet you want to use. I like to use Phantom as my Solana wallet, but you use whichever one you choose. You can get Phantom at phantom.com. You could also create an account using your email, but just keep in mind that they will hold the keys unless you export them. And before we go into how to launch your token, I wanted to give a little bit of insight after launching my token, what I feel actually made the token launch perform really well, which actually made me about $1,000 during the launch on the first day, and then has been trickling in a little bit of passive income every single day since. I also launched this other token just to test it out, just me playing a game. So it's just me playing some retro games. I was playing an old Exodus game that I used to play when I was a kid, and I pulled it up and I was just streaming it, and some people bought and sold, and it made a little bit of money. But the thing is, it didn't have that giant pump that other tokens, including Unblock right here. You see there was a big pump and it shot up at the very beginning of the release of the token. And then once people started trading it and they started taking their profit and it started fluctuating, and then people exited and rotated their liquidity into another project. And that's one of the things about Pump.fun is there's a lot of people that are just constantly rotating their liquidity. So you're going to get a lot of people that are just there to pump up your token to get some liquidity out. And then you're also going to get people that are there to support you. My theory on why this token pumped up and it had some traction, and I was able to collect these creator rewards, which I actually put back into things like paying my DEX over at DEX Screener and putting it back into the token, and still was able to keep a little bit of the profits for myself. And then to parallel that to a token like this, where I launched it and nothing really happened, even though it seems like a fun concept, was because I feel like the people that I told ahead of time that this token was launching, they were ready and they bought when the token launched. And that attracted other traders to come in and trade the token. While this other token, the Retro Gamer, I did not tell anybody that I was launching this token, and it was kind of a sleeper. So I do believe that you need to have a little bit of initial liquidity push in order to attract traders to your token. From what I've seen, a lot of people have what they might call alpha groups. It could be a Discord, it could be a Telegram chat, and that when they're about to go and launch a token, they tell everybody to go and buy the token, and that creates a big pump, which attracts the bots and attracts other dumb money. Dumb money is people that are just fumbling in, or they're just gambling into it. So when you see that first big green candle, often it's either bots or coordinated by a group of people that are going in to buy that token together to get it have that huge candle. And then Often what will happen is it will pump up, other people will follow in, and those people that bought first will just sell and take those other people's liquidity. That's one thing that you don't necessarily want. Like this one, I want this token to continue to grow. Now, we want everybody to win, but I'm feeling that that is kind of the structure of what a lot of these tokens do in order to make quick gains. Even if you're planning on doing a token like I did with Unblock, where I actually using it to stream on the platform, you can still grow it faster or get that initial push by getting a group of people together to come in and buy your token when you launch right at the beginning, because it's going to attract other energy, bots and other traders to trade your token, which will shoot up the market cap. So you see we're at 8.1, but we did get to 76.4. Well, I didn't do anything with Retro Gamer and it only got up to 7.1K market cap. When you are ready to launch your token, log in with your wallet, come up here where it says create coin, and you're going to give it a name, a ticker, a description, which is optional, and you could add social media handles. Just keep in mind that these cannot be changed once they are added. They are there forever. You cannot update this on Pump.fun. Then there's also a spot for a banner down here. Now, the easiest way to do this is just to come over here to ChatGPT or whatever your AI image and text generator of choices. Maybe you're going to just grab something that's trending and create something similar, unless you are launching a token where you actually want to stream long term. Here's a good example of a token that just launched. They're streaming. They got that big initial push, which tells me that they probably got a bunch of people to buy in right at the beginning, and now it's going to attract actual traders. So say we see a token out here, maybe there's this brain rot style image. Give me some ideas for Pump.fun token names in the brain rot theme. And I kind of like this one right here, Mush Mind. Let's go with that. And then I just told it to create a coin logo that is 1 by 1. Now, while that's generating my coin logo, I get the coin name, which is Mush Mind. And I'm just going to use the same thing for the ticker. You could make it different if you like. And then a short description, which you could also do right here in ChatGPT. We'll let this finish generating our image, but we will say, give me a short description for our Mushmind token. There we go. Now we have our logo, and I can go grab a description real quick. Want it to be shorter. There we go. And you might need to fine tune it until you get it exactly how you want. Mushmind blends trippy mushroom vibes with pure meme-fueled chaos. I love it. Just grab that, paste it in there. I'm gonna go ahead and save this. And if you'd like to add in like a website or X profile or a Telegram, you could do it here. Now, to my point where I say that people are actually pumping these tokens, I've seen a lot of people putting their Telegram groups where they pump tokens in this Telegram chat right here, which brings people in, and then they launch tokens and people come in and buy them and they think that they're alpha. Just keep in mind that a lot of them are designed so the person running them is going to get the best profit out of all of it, because they're going to buy first and then let you know, and then you're going to be some of their extra liquidity. Just to keep that in mind, but they're trying to attract more people. If you do want, you could also add in a banner, which again, you could generate with ChatGPT, or alternatively, just take this and throw it into Canva and create your banner. But if you wanted to create your token, you would hit create token, and then you're going to get this window where it's going to ask you if you want to buy your initial purchase of Mushmind in this case. Essentially, you're block 0 and you're going to be the first purchase on this token. This means that you will get the best price and you'll have a slightly higher market cap when you launch. Now, if you don't do that, it will show this right here where it says off-chain. And I reached out to Pump.fun and they said that when its launches off-chain, there is nothing that can be done about it. It just means that there was no initial purchase. And I did also find that the token's contract address does not say pump at the end. See, this one does not say pump. Well, we could look at an unblock right here where the end says pump. So I'm not actually going to launch this token right now, but if you did, all you would do is if you clicked create coin right now, it would create an off-chain token. And if you added in some Solana right here, it would start to mint some Mushmind and it would deposit that into your wallet, and then it would launch the token. It is that simple to launch a token on Pump.fun. Once your token is launched, you come up here to the top right corner, click on profile, and you will see created coins. You can click created coins and you could see all your created coins down below. All what I have right here is Unblock. So if I click that right now, I'd be able to see start live streaming. And there's a couple different options that you have. So I'll go ahead and click start live stream. Every single time you get this terms and condition that pops up, you need to scroll down, hit agree after you read it. And it's going to give you two different options. One is for a RTMP stream, which means that you could put it into something like OBS or Streamlabs. And this will allow you to add a whole bunch of cool little features in your stream. But if you don't want to do that, you could always just click the Pump Studio webcam, which will allow you to show your camera as well as share your screen and have a pretty basic stream directly built in with no extra hardware required. And if you are doing the Pump Studio, you just add your camera and your microphone and give it a title. And once you hit next, you are live, and that is it. If you are doing the OBS option, you would just need to add in your stream key and the URL and go live on OBS, and it will start showing up in Pump.fun. And it really is that easy to start streaming on Pump.fun just like this. And if you want to learn more ways that I'm making passive income with DeFi so you can too, just go over to DeFiEarner.com so you can grab my 7 steps to turn your crypto into daily passive income. I love making passive income, and I've never found an easier way to do it than with DeFi. So are you going to go and launch your own meme coin over at Pump.fun? Are you going to stream? How are you going to do it? I showed you that you could actually make money on your very first day and then passively after, just by launching a token, and as long as you get the right energy to it. Let me know in the comments what you end up doing. Again, my name is Dunk. Keep creating, keep earning passive income, and I will see you in the next video.